So this is not the typical way that I like to do the vlogging, but I totally ran out of time and this is the best we can do this week. So this week has been kind of crazy for me. Luckily at the beginning of the week I was able to get quite a lot done for the game. So I got her run and her jump, like a first draft of those done, and I'm happy with them, but I know that some things can be exaggerated, and I'm just gonna show Heather that and make sure that it's as best as it can be. I also have a rough draft for the enemies like walk. I say walk, but it's really like a sludge, so it's like psh, psh. So that is done. I have started the backgrounds for the second level, which is the neighborhood. I'm not sure how many houses it will consist of yet. I'm gonna talk to them today and see what they think based on the 2 houses that I've already completed. I know the gamer has been working really hard to get objects in the game. And just to refresh your memory, how we're having to do like the backgrounds, since they're gonna be colored, is he has to I have to send him basically puzzle pieces of the background. It's not like tiling because everything is very specific. So I literally just have to send him window, door, stairs, house, roof, all that stuff. Anything that has to be like a separate color has to come as a separate file. Luckily he's figured out how to take a GIF and break it apart, I guess, which I didn't know he could do. And so I can basically take a house, put it in a frame-by-frame animation, even though it's not supposed to be an animation, and put each part on a different frame, and he's able to break it apart that way. That way everything stays in the correct placement and stays the correct size proportionally. So I'm really glad we were able to figure out a method to where that can be a lot easier and more efficient for him, because I know that's got to be a lot of work for him. Next thing that I was able to do was kind of sketch out for the 3rd level. They are really wanting 3 levels, which I totally understand because 3 is such a better number. But I'm just kind of rushing at this point to make sure everything has some kind of graphics, some kind of animation if needed, and because I know that they really want this to be like a playable, fun game, and I do too. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything done. What did I learn this week? I learned that our programmer, Josh, doesn't sleep. He literally stays up until 3 o'clock in the morning, which I know a lot of college kids do, but that has just never been me, and it always amazes me when people are able to do that. He stays up until 3 or 4 in the morning and then wakes up for his 8 a.m. and comes to class, and he's totally good to go. He's not tired or whatever. He is on his game. No pun intended. So yeah, that I feel pretty on track. Based on our schedule, I believe it kind of looks like I'm a little behind. But things have kind of changed, with the whole 3 levels. So I'm really kind of on pace for where we need to be. I know I'm gonna have a lot of time next week to work on it because of Thanksgiving break, and I'll have time. I'll be able to pretty much work on the game all day Wednesday is kind of what I have scheduled in my head. So that's a good block of time that I'll have, at least 4 or 5 hours just totally dedicated to these graphics, which I know it needs. So yeah, that is pretty much where we're at right now. I'm super sorry that this vlog is in my car. I promise, I'm not being dangerous. I'm watching the road. So yeah, hopefully next week we'll be able to progress even farther and get this thing, going. I know that they have the first playable version of the game due, I think, next Wednesday. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's next Wednesday. And I think they have definitely enough graphics to handle that, because the first level, At least on my end. The first level is done. The character has enough animations and whatnot to make it through the game, and then the enemy also does. So, with that being said, I'm really excited to play our first playable game and to see it in person, which hopefully I'll get to do some today. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, really sorry about this vlog. I know it's not my usual quality. We will be back with your regularly scheduled vlog next week. Bye!